Again. Let's do that again. The treats that I partake in. It's only taken me 3 times to get the fucking tea machine to work. Shouldn't have sworn then. Apologies to YouTube and children. Stop watching it. Oh, I do look a bit rough. That'll be the no sleep for days. Post drinking 17 beers like an idiot on, I mean, what day was that? Saturday? Unbelievable behaviour. I don't normally have sugar, but you know what? I'm having sugar right now. I need the energy. Good evening. Welcome to something. There you go. Got it. Welcome to me being in New York. Been here. I've been in here about 10 minutes. So that's how much I care about delivering YouTube. I thought I'd come on earlier. I got really fucked up with the time zones. Well, I thought it was 8 p.m, but it's 3 p.m. Just one of those would do. So there's no coffee. I only got tea in here. How weird is that? So I'm going to have a tea because I'm severely dehydrated. And then I'm going to head out and get some stuff, get some supplies. I've got a fridge, and a microwave, which will be good for warming the pizza up in the morning. So I'm going to head out and get some supplies after this. I mean, the flight was pretty good, actually. It said it was going to be 8 hours 40. It took 7 hours on the spot. So we were an hour and 40 earlier than it said, which was pretty good. Not too bad. And I had the emergency exit row, so I had plenty of room. I did have to agree to open the door in case of emergency. She couldn't be bothered to tell me, though. She just goes, I need verbal confirmation that you'll be willing to assist in the event this crashes into the sea at 500 miles an hour. Please read the pamphlet on how to open the door. I normally say things like, it doesn't matter, because if we crash into the ocean, we're all going to die. If we crash into the middle of the Atlantic, there's no point in opening the door because the door will have opened up our face. The wall in front of me will crush my head and a baby's shin bone will enter my fucking ear and come out my eye, come out my Jap's eye. That's what will happen. But, you know, people get paranoid on flights now, so I didn't want to start yelling about certain death. I try and be a bit more part of society these days. And I would just say, look, that baby over there that's crying, they're going first and they're going to hammer through 3 seats and impale you pig, with your fucking feet out watching 12 Years a Slave. I don't know. I was in a good mood. You made it. Yeah. I'm in New York. All went pretty smoothly, to be honest. One gripe for the air train at JFK. Why not sell the tickets at the airport? Because I've got to fuck around in a little kiosk was it Jamaica? But I made it in the end. I got the train from there. Nice and easy, to be honest. Nice and comfortable. Nice seat. Not very busy. So, yeah, pretty smooth. Came out. I'd already done my research on how to get to the hotel. So, figured it out. Exited by Madison Square Garden, which is fun. Fun to see it after all these years. And to know north from south, because when I was in New York years ago, before I had a smartphone, so I thought I knew where I was going, but it turns out I was going south when I thought I was going north, and vice versa. So, but I've nostalgically gone over Google Maps again. I thought, where did I go in 2010? And I went to the Kettle of Fish, and then some Italian restaurant nearby. But I got the map all twisted up. But now I know what I'm doing. At least I have a map. No internet. I'll say, yeah, it's too late for that. I am in, and there's no catching me now. I'm in to cause mayhem in the colony. But yeah, they let me in. Idiots, absolute fucking idiots. That's what I think. As soon as you had me back my passport and stamped it, I thought, you stupid bitch. But I did get fucked up with time zones. I opened my laptop and it said 8 p.m. I was like, oh, it must be. But it's 3, and that's nice for me because it means I can go out, get supplies, head back out, get pizza, which is my mission within the next couple of hours, and then I'm going to go upsetting people at various little comedy nights around town. I just need to double check a couple of things, but yeah, probably won't drink that much tonight. I'm still fucked up from Saturday. I was fucked up when I woke up. I went to bed at 7:30. I woke up. I don't know what happened. I woke up at 11. I was 5 hours later than I wanted to be leaving Manchester. But I have to say, they do bend you over the table for the price, but I'm never not staying at the airport again. Also, I'm close to it in Manchester. If I've got to go from London, I'll stay at the airport. You come out and you're in the terminal. It's insane. I'd never even thought about it before. I was like, nah, I'll travel for hours and just about make my flight every time. That's what I'll do for 10 years. I'm trying to, and I didn't sleep. I stayed up till midnight watching Brett Brock. And then I stayed up for another hour watching YouTube when I should have been sleeping. So I still haven't slept. And then on the plane, this is how I sleep on the plane. And I know I'm doing something weird and I have to wake up and face the people that are next to me. So yeah, I know I'm being weird. But yeah, it's probably the most comfortable flight I've had in years, to be honest. A little bit of space. Everyone was chill. It seemed to be a new plane. It was JetBlue. They were all right. Thumbs up for that one. Everyone was chilled. No annoying people. Apart from that, I tried to hide my bag under my legs and a coat in the little legroom thing, and she said, "It's got." That was the one little thing. I was like, "Really?" Yeah. Humans are much sharper than bags if they start flying around. Elbows first. So, yeah, but I'll recognise it because it was close. It was close to that pub. So it was like 2 streets up or something like that. It's just that I got north and south confused. That's probably gone anyway. It's probably got out of business, but because I think I went to the same place 3 times when I was here before because I tried a diner. I went to some diner and I thought I'm gonna try a New York diner. Great. It was the shittest, most depressing food I've ever had. I had some shitty waffle and some shitty. It was just disgusting. So I did fuck up. Apart from the Italian, I fucked up New York food proper last time. But I've been researching now for 10 years. I've done 10 years of research. Where to fucking go for food? So I'm going to be much better this time. Yeah, I just had to double check that. So street numbers going up, and then the avenues go from the east-ish, right, up. So I figured that out. So I just came out and went down 8th Avenue and chucked a left. So I figured that one out now. I could dox myself if you can see what cup I'm reading. It says the address pretty much on the cup, which is bad. It's bad. What if I was a lowly hot girl, 5'2", small but massive tits, and looked like she had a bit of a limp and no parents? What if that and she's waving around the hotel name on there? I'd be bummed. I'd be bummed within 5 minutes of doing this. Somebody bum me. There's a weird. There's like a patio bar thing down there. I'm on the 18th floor, so plane height. And it's got skeletons on it. I don't think they're humans. I think it's probably a Halloween thing. One looks like a dead child and one looks like a dead little dinosaur. I don't think it's real, but it might. I'll be checking that out. The sleuthing will commence presently. And I got this piece of shit Keurig coffee machine with no coffee. I've just got tea. I've got 3 weird little things of tea, and I just had to keep turning it on and then hitting it until it started working a minute ago. I didn't think I had any hydration, but I've got some kind of tea. Oh, it's fucking shit as well. It tastes like an ashtray. Oh, ranted. I had a piss at JFK. I was surprised how yellow it was, how bright and yellow it was. I was like, oh, I'm dehydrated. That's too much urea to water content there. That's enough. That's enough of not hydrating for you, young man. Have I eaten? I haven't eaten today apart. Did I get breakfast? I'm going to go got some crisps in London. And then whatever they fed me. The main thing that I got was the main thing that I got was meatballs and couscous, which was all right, but you got like 2 and a bit meatballs. And a side of some carrot things, which were all right, and then a side of this gunk, which was not okay. And then they wheeled out this big pretzel, and as I'm eating that, I thought, is this going to give me gut problems? I don't think. As I was eating it, I was like, I don't think I should be eating this. I think it's going to make me bleed. So I only had a few bites of that and sent it back. And then I smashed a bag of Tang-Fastic Haribo, yeah? Fizzy things. They were pretty good. But you got to do it on the plane because you're not allowed to bring food into America, which is stupid. But I did want them, to be fair. That was good. So I actually got that down. It's all pretty chilled in the city today. I don't know. I seem to remember it being more chaotic. I guess later on in the day it's going to get a bit busier, right? It just seems very chill on the 10 minutes that I spent on the streets. There was one crackhead outside of 7-Eleven. But, apart from that, I say crackhead. He's probably just got mental problems and shouldn't be on the street. Hey, Christina. Hello to you, and to you. Christina. How's Denmark today? Oh, this is fucking disgusting. The reviews will be going in on the tea. They won't. I need to, And my room wasn't ready, so they said you've got a room with 2 queen beds. Is that okay? So yeah, of course it's okay to get a bigger room with more shit. That means I could shit myself in this one tonight, and on that one, I could shit myself in it tomorrow, right? Or pee. You mix it up by pissing in that one. Thank you, Craig. It's nice to be here. Oh no, Chrissy. Shit, your snake died. I know that didn't sound genuine, said that, but I'm really tired. I'm really sorry to hear that. Was the snake sick? Yeah, that's horrible to hear. I'm sorry about that. He did that. Still didn't sound genuine either. That's just, both of those times that I said I'm sorry, it was like, yeah, I'm sorry. It's just coming out wrong because I'm very tired. On my terrible webcam. But yeah, no, it sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Was that any better? Was the 3rd time any better? I'm just gonna stop because it doesn't sound right. Neil looks like a lot of hotels you've been in. Yeah, it does. I could be anywhere. I could be lying. I could be in Brixton. I could have just gone to Brixton. Probably equally likely to get murdered in Brixton in New York, but yeah. Oh, okay. So you've been sick for a while. Well, that sucks. You two have a dentist. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the 18th floor amongst other tall buildings. So, and are you going to try and dox me? I'll tell you where I am. Hang on. I shot this because of the lighting. Make sure we've hid the data. If you ever can't talk, there's the view. I got a view of someone else's fire escape. There's probably I might see someone shagging down there later. To be fair, there's the weird. What can you see on this stupid webcam? There's a weird roof garden with what looks like a dead child on that orange bench on the left, and then a skeleton of a dog on the other side. So I'm in Dead Kid Avenue, Bony Dog, West Bony Doggieth. But there's some more buildings up there. There's a water tower. So yeah, that's the. It is a room with a view for sure. Handy. I don't know. Handy, I guess, for dead kids and fire escapes. Let me shut these bastards because the light is fucked up. But yeah, I'll see if I can see anyone getting smashed from behind on the 37th floor or somewhere. But I'll get some binoculars tomorrow. I won't. I can zoom in. I've got a smartphone. You see? Prepared. So proof I'm not in Brixton, but I can't make New York City. Yeah, but it's all nice for me. You know, it's nice to be back. Hack. I mean, this cup is doxing me. Don't swat me, for fuck's sake. If you swat me, so help me God, I'll swat you back. Phone's charged now. Yeah, I've got no internet. I need to go and get a SIM card in a bit. I can't be fucked. I kind of can't be fucked as well, but I know having the internet might. And the data charges on my roaming thing are a dicky, so I'd rather just get a SIM card. But yeah, it's nice to be here. I literally got here, walked from Penn Station to here in 10 minutes, and then had a shit. I did a bit of a logger in there. That went down nice. I guess it's got gravity to help when you're up this high. And then, yeah, got straight on here because I needed to hydrate. And I thought, why not hydrate and chat shit for half an hour before I enter onto the streets to find some fucking pizza, which I assume won't be difficult. Yeah, I know. I've seen there's a T-Mobile thing on the next street, so I will. When I go out, I'll go in there. Yeah, I learned my lesson in Brazil last year. I finally did that on day one. So if I've been shot in the knees in an alleyway later, I can call for help on the internet. It's a good, just do a tweet or something. Like, 280 characters. A wee bit jobby. It was lighter than I expected it to be. Coloration, to be honest. But I guess it's just whatever weird shit JetBlue were feeding me. I said the meatballs were nice, but they were this big, and they only gave me 3 of them, and it was in a little pot like that. So I had a pizza in Weatherspoons in Gatwick last night at the Beehive in Gatwick. I had a pepperoni with extra chilies. Awful, yeah, not great. Stringy cheese, or too much of a cheese pull where you try and eat it, and you're like, I think there's a bit of cheese here, and then the same bits here. You can sort of floss with it, but I just needed something. Yeah, I'm leaving this thing on airplane mode deliberately because of that, and because I had a SIM card. eSIMs are the way forward now, but this phone doesn't do them. So the next phone I get, I'm definitely getting one that's eSIM compatible. You just need a code. You don't even need a card there. Just piggybacks off your old carrier. I think Google Pixels and all the iPhones have it now, but there's a lot of phones you can't. I know. Well, no, I booked the flight. I booked this trip before I moved to Manchester. I booked this in like August last year or something like that, for October, and then I kicked it to February. And I just didn't get organised, and I think it would have been too expensive to move. I have got some JetBlue credit, so I'm going to spend that on perhaps moving my flights home. But yeah, I know. And Manchester Airport, I literally walk out of my flat. You know where I live pretty much. I walk out of my flat, there's a train station, and I'm at the airport in like 30 minutes. That's what I did for Brazil last month. Fucking perfect. But yeah, unfortunately, I went from Gatwick and paid out my ass for a hotel the night before as well. So I'm already upset about that. Loads of stuff. I mean, lots. Do your list. Watching you, yeah. I was watching you till mid. I was like, I know I should sleep, but I'll just hang out. Well, I was doing other shit. I was doing admin for this and other shit, but do you want? But it's good. It was a good stream last night in on the internet. It was nice. Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. I was surprised how good it was, especially because the best thing for me that was a commute home. I was in my flat an hour after I landed. I was at home, which was it. Because normally I was going from like Wales to London or Bournemouth to Gatwick or whatever it fucking was. So it's so much better. Yeah, and it's cooler. It doesn't seem as stressy there. Yeah, for sure. I'll be using. I'm going to start doing because I'm not doing any big trips till I come back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Google Flights or whatnot and just go Manchester to anywhere like this weekend. I did it last week just to look, and there were a ton of like 35 and 45 pound flights to wherever, like Lisbon, Berlin, all that shit. So I'm going to do some cheapies, scumbaggery on there, given it's so close. Well, because it's shit. No, I need to sort it out a bit, which I'll be doing. Now I'm settled and moved, I can actually buy shit and make it better and get guests on, which I'm already doing. But yeah, that's why I don't really promote it. But I will start doing so. I had 3 last year, so. Oh, sorry, did I not say hello to you, OGM? I just did that. I'm very tired, but there's no point in sitting down and resting, is there? Because I could just sleep until tomorrow, so I might as well just keep moving. Find some Coke. Hamburg? Yeah, I've never been. I've been to Berlin once, and I went in the fucking winter, and I was freezing, and I did mean to go back, but then COVID happened. But yeah, I've not been to Hamburg. I'm definitely up for that. Go get on these beers, the Mezzamix, and pretzels, of course. Big German whores. But Berlin was fun, but I just, it was so fucking cold. I remember thinking I'm going to come back in the summer to Germany. Reeperbahn. My last night in Berlin, I found a bar called Tarantino's, and it's a Tarantino themed bar. And he actually went in there when they filmed *Inglourious Basterds*. So it's just all that shit, and they play silent Tarantino movies, and everyone's just smoking cigarettes in there. So I spent 6 hours in there the night before I flew to Brussels. I did this cheapy little loop around Europe, and I was drinking a cocktail called Bad Motherfucker, and I must have had about 10 of them. And I was just at the bar chatting shit with the owner, and I don't remember. I would have had to get a cab back to my place to pack my bag and then to the airport. Don't remember any of that. I woke up sleeping on a Chinese girl on a flight to Brussels at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, morning. But that was a fun bar once you got used to people smoking inside again. No, in Berlin, sorry. I've got parking at my house. Yeah, so I've got if weekends for sure, because I've got there's an underground car park, so it's safe as well. There's a normal car park over the street, but you get idiots in there. I've got an underground car park, and I should have at least one space for you to go in for sure, like Friday, Saturday, Sundays. I haven't actually paid for one yet, but I've got a space that I can use. But yeah, come up next month. Yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring Manchester a little bit more, to be honest. So I didn't do it that much, did a little bit over Christmas. And then because I was going away, I did fuck all in January and this month, really. But yeah, I'm going to start exploring. There's so many nice places. The Toilet Pub is my favourite. I don't know if you know the Toilet Pub. It's a pub in an old toilet. It's just around the corner from my place as well. Oh, that as well. Yeah. Yeah. The fuck Manchester. We go to Hamburg. Cleanly. But yeah, so a couple of times in the spring and summer, I'm just going to go, just go Manchester to wherever and see what the prices are. I couldn't believe how cheap some of it was last week. It's nice places as well. I still want to go to Prague. I want to go to Budapest. I know I'm in America right now, but I want to go to Budapest specifically to fire guns. They've got some nice ranges there. But also for cheap beer and Budapestian whores. Well, you're from England, yes? Yeah, that's right. And I have £10. What can I get? What can I get for a tenner? I'm going to try and make another one of these fucking teas. It's such a stupid system. What bullshit have I got here? Why is there no fucking coffee? House blend mélange maison. That's fucking decaffeinated. Fuck off. Black tea. Well, it is Black History Month. Yeah, that just goes on the floor. Give me a second to get some fucking water. Decaffeinated. The fuck drinks decaffeinated tea? Isn't decaf tea just like cocaine that doesn't work? What's the point? No one's that addicted to caffeine. I mean, the taste of coffee without getting the hit, right? And I've had plenty of cocaine that doesn't work. When you're stupid enough, when you're 22, to buy it off those fucking pieces of shit that stand around in Soho. No, what did I buy from that kid in Soho? One of them I chased him down the street. I bought pills in London, in Soho, and like £5 each, and it was paracetamol. I fucking got around the corner over my paracetamol, and it happened again. Like a few years later, and I just started chasing him down the street. But then we saw the police, and I thought, well, if I can't explain to the police that this drug dealer has ripped me off. Yeah, but not street, not just off some random cock sniffer in Soho, like that just lurks in an alleyway. I normally, there are people that I know, I just call a dirty friend. Now, I have a dirty friend in Worcester that can provide mushroom pills and, whatever. That's a joke, YouTube. That is a joke. Joking. Yeah, I feel all right about wandering around alone. I've been, if I survive Sao Paulo, and where I was staying in one of the places last year, as Alicia Keys says, you can make it anywhere. Because that was fun. I thought I was going to get shot in the face a couple of times last year. I know, they're so dumb, Kelly, over here, aren't they? Aren't they, Hack? Aren't the girls here so dumb? Cock sniffs, to be fair. Yeah, I guess. I've definitely sniffed mine. Well, there we go. This is good to know. This is very good to know. I believe I'll be partaking in a couple of edibles while I'm out here. And no, I've got to take them. I don't know if I take them at night because I want to do stuff, but I'm definitely going to overdo it a bit. I'm trying to get all my lines set up for the year because I want to decrease the amount of booze I'm having overall, even though I still love booze. I drank 17 beers on Saturday, so I'm not teetotal. But I would like to up psychedelics and up edibles and create a pyramid of drugs. And I'd like 12 midgets, each with a bowl of different, just walking around like little Oompa Loompas, but with, pills. Yeah, probably tonight, probably, well, yeah, most days actually. Yeah, most days I'll do so. There's a ton. It's fucking ridiculous. But one of them I was looking at, and then it goes like it's got to be clean. Is that what that's? I'll delete that. I'll delete that from the spreadsheet then. I'll probably do a couple tonight. I just want to keep moving today. So I want to get pizza, get some supplies back in here with a couple of beers to drink. And then I'll go back out in like 2 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, try and do a couple of things. There's a good place over in Brooklyn, but it's it's a pain. So it's a whole. I'd rather just spend a whole afternoon and evening over there, to be honest. Which I might do Wednesday, to be honest. Wednesday as well is going to be a nice clear day, so I'm going to go to Jeffrey Epstein's New York mansion, and if I have a SIM card, I will be streaming from Jeffrey Epstein's house. So there's no fucking way I'm not doing it. Should I have the opportunity, and I will create the opportunity for myself. That's very exciting to me. That's better than going to the Empire State Building. I just got to watch out for the CIA that's still pulling out their hard drives out of the walls when I go down there. But yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go up to the Ghostbusters thing where Kat was a couple of weeks ago, walk across the park and out the other side. I believe it's up there. Pretty close to the south end of the park, right? Over on the east somewhere. I mean, I believe. Don't think I didn't research it. Right, let's have this other shit milk. This other shit cup of tea. Even though it said I should be drinking it black, but I'm not going to do that because that's stupid. And then I'll go and get my supplies. Handily, I've got a fridge there, which is very nice. So I'm going to pile in a load of water and all that sort of stuff in there. Nature Jack Ground Zero. When I went there before, I mean, it's like 2010, so it was just they hadn't even put water in the love pools. They just they hadn't filled those foundations with cum yet because everyone was so excited to see it. So it was just a building site, and I think the new tower, well, it was called the Peace Tower for a year, wasn't it? It was like 10 floors high at the time. So yeah, I'll go down there Wednesday as well. I think Wednesday will be my walking day. Let's get the miles in. Well, I prefer that just to be drinks, to be fair. But yeah, I believe I am meeting Kat and Steve at some point this week. But should also be meeting Mind Dog tomorrow in the day as well. He's going to come down on the train. Better be careful he doesn't get mugged because he's old. And let's face it, probably got dementia. So he'll probably just forget where he's going and go back again. But yeah, I believe we're going to do some kind of podcast. But that'll be pre-recorded. We might be in a studio. I think we're hiring a studio. I don't know. I don't really. Yeah, I'll check. But yeah, I might as well meet people I'm around. And then on Thursday, so basically one of the nights here, I'm not really leaving the hotel. Instead, I'm going to be going to a different airport and spending hours in there and not sleeping and going at 5:20 a.m. I'll be going to Nashville because it's just the only flight I could get that wasn't £1 million. Take it easy, Hack. See you soon, man. Yeah, let me know after the end of next month, 25th. I'm pretty free. So come up to Mac. And we can wear bucket hats and pretend we're in the Stone Roses. And wank into the canals. Yeah, I think tomorrow, isn't it? We're trying to do that. But yeah, I think then the plan would be Doggo to come in the day, and then I guess we'll go out for drinks that night. It's going to be shit weather, though, isn't it, the next 2 days? But it is what it is. Can't really do it today, so. Alcohol's inside, though, isn't it? So it's fine. Yeah, no answer for Mind Dog yet. He changed his mind a lot, you know. But we'll see. Oh, that is fucking grim. That is grim. I mean, I don't know if it's the tea or the water or the pipes of the machine that have just got flakes of prostitute in for the last 5 years. It's not good. Kat, is there any... there's a 7-Eleven around the corner. Is there a good chain place to get beers from, or is it just I'll just Google beer place? just to get a few for the hotel. I can buy them from reception, but they're expensive and they're small bottles. So I'd rather go out and get some nice, some nice beers. I'll just Google beer, right? There's got to be a place. The 7-Eleven had the crackhead outside of it, so I'm not sure I want to go in there. He looked like he's there a lot. It looked like, in fact, he likes to stand there for his job and try and look mental. I should have just dipped this cup in the toilet directly after I'd flushed the log down it and just drank that. It probably would have been nicer. 7-Eleven. Well, it's pretty close. I think there's one on 6, 7. I think that was on 8th, but there's probably a closer one as well, right? They're everywhere. Bodegas. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'll see something at some point. So I tried to keep my eyes peeled as I was walking, so I checked out. There's a 7-Eleven there. There's a T-Mobile. There's a McDonald's. Just for emergency use. But yeah, I'll find something. There'll be something nearby. I may as well go in the 7-Eleven first. Yeah, I'll get myself a little 4-pack or something. Yeah, but today I know that I just cannot. If I sit down or lay down for too long, I'll just be asleep. So I just need to keep going, and I can sleep tonight. No need to get up early in the morning, so I don't need to get up till like mid-morning, especially if the weather's shitty tomorrow. I'm not going to be walking around the city if it's raining and stuff. So Wednesday, Epstein, Ghostbusters, 9/11. I could do it all in one day. When I stayed here before, I stayed in a Best Western in Queens, just over the bridge. I did have to walk past a burning car one night, but without knowing, when I booked that room, it had a fucking jacuzzi in it in the floor. I didn't even know. It didn't say, but it was trashy. Yes, with the bits of old jizz floating around in there, probably. But for New York, it was pretty good because I remember walking at least 10 miles a day, and then coming into that at 5 o'clock. Not coming into it, but getting in that at 5 o'clock with a couple of beers, and just getting in my trashy floor bath for an hour. That was pretty perfect. Get the calves dealt with, little massage, and it feels nice if you sit on a little spread on the jets. Wash out the old arsehole, and then back out on the piss. I don't remember too much about my first trip here, really. It was such a long time ago. I remember bits. I remember not hearing a New York accent until the day I left, maybe. And then also people weirdly not understanding what I'm saying, like I was in Calcutta. Say what? I fucking know, Jack Daniels. So it doesn't sound too different, does it? I think maybe it's because I was saying please for stuff. Can I have that one, please? What? What is this? What is this language? My favourite thing from last time, though, was a boat trip that I did around the rivers. I think we went around Libby Island and up both rivers and all that. It was at night. And the guy was pretty funny. I don't know if it's his last shift or what, but he was pretty funny. He was probably a comic. Actually earning some money. But I remember getting drunk on this boat. They had a little bar on there. And by the time I got off it, I was pretty wasted. But he was good. I did enjoy it. One of those things that I didn't expect to enjoy. I'm not going to do too much touristy, smoristy stuff. this time. Just because I can't be fucked. But I'm coming back. I'm already planning on coming back. So September, October looks good. And I might even be able to come for longer. Just making sure people aren't coming by to complain about me shouting. But, you know, about dead kids and stuff. They'll get used to it. I'm here a couple of days. I think Andrews was saying they might do the desert thing in October. So I might go over there for that. But I feel that New York is because the internal flights are quite cheap, so I think it might be good for me to always not always, but pop into this coast for a bit, particularly if I have a nice time this time and meet people and stuff. That might be good. Yeah. But that'll probably be my next trip. Unless I go whoring around Europe with Hack. It's disgusting. I'm gonna have to get him like 3 hookers. He's an ample man, and I'll be sat outside waiting for him for 2 hours while he thumbs in his bloodless worm, tying a splint to it. It'll work, I promise. And putting whipped cream on his tits, but like whipped cream on both, but then one piece of like a jelly to like a bit of candy on that one as well, and then a cream egg and a half on his dick. I would imagine. I don't know, but I would imagine. 42 minutes. I don't think I should do more than an hour, to be fair. 1, it's boring. 2, I should go and... I'll shower when I get back. I'm just talking out the plans. I'll shower when I get back. There's no point in showering now and then going out all sweaty. I put the same underwear on today that I had on yesterday after my shower this morning. I thought, why waste clothes? Because this is my entire luggage for the entire time that I'm here. I didn't bring a check bag. 1, because fuck it. I don't want to be lugging it around. 2, my last 2 international trips consecutively, they've left my bag in London. So that was annoying both times. So I thought, I'm going to roll everything up really small and see if I can fit everything in there, which is what I've done. And yeah, if I shit myself for a couple of days, I'll have to go and buy, and I'll get some advice off Kat later this week. Go and buy cheap anti-soiled devices. Perhaps off a street vendor. Yeah, I think I'm a bit mingy though, to be honest. This webcam on this laptop is so fucking shit. Everything looks awful. Well, I've got a modem that I got some this morning, thankfully. I said, no, I stole it. Yeah, I stole it, and I mean it. I didn't tag Gatwick Airport because I don't really want the police after me, but yeah, I stole it because I thought if I'm overpaying for water and Haribo, why pay for the modem? Because I could hold that in my hand as I pay for everything else, which is what I did. And then I just claimed to be a tired tourist. If someone called me up, like, oh, I'm so tired and so very sorry. I'm more sorry than I am tired. Let me pay for it. But no, I steal it because then you recoup some of the airport tax that you're paying for overpriced shit when you get past security. So I've got that. So if I know, tonight, I'll probably risk the pizza. I think the pizza will probably be okay. But if I go somewhere that I know that whatever I'm eating or even drinking might cause an issue, you pop the old instance, get that little minty bit on your tongue, and then you're sealed up for hours. So yeah, I remember last time having trouble finding public bathrooms. And then in bars, because there's so little space, there was like one little one downstairs for everyone, and then a queue of 50 people to get in. That's what I remember. That's a memory that's come back to me. I don't know if that's changed. I guess there isn't more space in New York. There's less space, I would imagine. I also expected like getting into Manhattan to be a pain. I thought it'd be busy. I thought it'd be chaotic, but it was really easy. I guess it's the middle of the day on Monday, but there's no issues at all. This is the question. I brought a thing at the kiosk to get out the air train thing. Oh no, that's just for this, isn't it? I was going to ask if I can refill this, but this is just for the air train one, and I think it was just a single. All right, ignore me. I've got the app anyway for the subway. I'm prepared, like a Boy Scout. Blued up the ring piece. Right, let me finish this tea and I'll get out of here. I'm getting tired now. And then I'm going to Google pizza and beer. Do it now. I'm quite impressed with the Wi-Fi in here. I've had shocking Wi-Fi in hotels before. This is all right. Yeah. I think Hack would have swatted me as well, you know. He's that kind of guy. There's my hotel. Let's Google beer. Surely you're going to give me results for beer. No, don't do that. Urban Barley Beer Store. Where's that? West 30th Street. That's pretty close. Up 6th Avenue. Cozy beer store with a wide selection. Small outpost featuring a sizable selection of beers, including local crafts and imports. Well, that sounds like a nice little thing to try. It's only up the road as well. And then I'm not going over there. It's too far. No, West 19th. So that's West 30th. No, West 31st. 6th Avenue. We're steady frozen 6th, man. Cool. That's where I'm going then. Go back to the salt mine, Craig. Get me some of that goddamn salt. I'm sure I'll be updating everyone on my adventures. So West 31st and 6th. And now for pizza. Google Maps with Carl. Sorry. You know, I'm just trying to be efficient. Where can I just get a fucking nice slice of pizza? I don't want healthy choice. Are you mental? $1 pizza. I bet it's $5. Andiamo pizza. So there's a few on the avenues there. I'm not going to anything called Healthy Choice. Bravo Pizza on 7th Avenue. Or I could go there before I get the beers. No frills. Perfect. So it's Bravo on 7th and 30th. Cool. I think I've got... Yeah, I saw that. That's close. Yeah, I probably won't go to $1 pizza. This other place is called Bravo as well. It sounds quite nice. That's on 7th Avenue, and then Andiamo's on 6th. But I'm going up there for beers anyway, so I could have a look. Simple Italian joint over here. Open late. 4.6 stars. Fuck your TripAdvisor, cocksucker. I'll have a look. I'll just see what it looks like through the window. Grimaldi's. Let me have a look there. Grimaldi's cold brick oven pizza. Oh, do they have like? So that's at 20th, or have they got another one? I mean, don't think I'm not having pizza every day. By the way, I'm having pizza every day. So I'll find. I'm just going to live on bits and bobs. Apart from Katz's Deli, which I might go to tomorrow Wednesday, I'm just going to live on pizza and bagels. Oh, okay, it's a food court. Okay. Didn't come up on the maps, but I can have another look. I'll go and check out that first one that you said was okay. Is it Amaldi or whatever it was? Andiamo. Amaldi. Oh, God. It's the worst 2 drinks I've ever had in my life. Bezo on the east side is thin crust. Cool. Well, I'm probably these 3 days and the weekend, I'm probably gonna have about 12 slices of pizza. So I'll definitely get around. The pizza is just it's a great delivery system for niceness and grease, and it's just good. It's just good. Good pizza Rex there, Kat. Thank you very much. And I'll go check out this beer place. If it's too wanky, I'll just go to the 7-Eleven. But I'm sure they've got a regular like New York shit. Forget some New York based pale ales or something like that. Pardon me for being rude. It was not me. It was my food. Tall boy deals. Okay. Awesome. I'm going to go and check out this store just to have a look. And if it's shite, I'll go around the corner to there. But I'll probably go to 7-Eleven tomorrow anyway, because I want to go and get deals of tall boys. Yeah, I got it. I want to buy a bunch of snacks and shit just to knock in here as well. So I'll go 7-Eleven as well. Right, was it 4 p.m.? I don't want to get drunk, especially not early. So I don't want to go and down a 4-pack now. So I want to kind of pace it a little bit. But I also need to research where I'm going to go this evening. I did a little bit of it last week, but I'll go up and find some little comedy nights knocking around probably tonight. And then see where it goes. I reckon I'll get buzzed pretty quickly today because I'm so tired and dehydrated. So it will be a budget night of booze. But I might see. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at a few things that are going on. But yeah, thanks for those tips as well. I'm pretty sure they had 7-Elevens in Sweden. It's probably not the same company. But yeah, I know exactly what they are, and I know not to get things like pizza from those places because they will make me bleed immediately, probably from my eyes. But yeah, chips and beer would be good for me. Super helpful. Yeah. You at work, Kelly? Should you be working? It fucking angers me that there's decaffeinated tea in here. I only haven't slept for ages. I want to come in here and start pouncing about with. I don't even know what decaf tea is. It's just like drinking fucking herbs with no benefit. And you had a lot to had. Had isn't a posh way of saying add, Carl. Use your brain. Very beneficial, especially in pizza talk and beer talk. So, and I really appreciate it. So thank you. I used to have a yokel to help me out, but yeah, I could have a nap, but I'm just worried that I'll just sleep for 4 hours, and I don't want to do that. Off work. There we go. Fuck the man. But I thought you liked avoiding work. It's good you're off. It is Monday, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not looking forward to Wednesday because I had to book that Nashville flight late, and I know they're going to be fucking dicks about it. And they, within one day, they'd fucking raped up the prices. So I was like, I've got to get this one. It's the only one that's reasonable. And so I'm going to be landing in Nashville like 7 a.m. I did tell Brett, listen, don't worry, I'll sit there and have a coffee and a fucking egg at the airport for 2 hours. But, we'll see. We'll see. I think we've got to be in church by 11 o'clock. Brett was saying. So on Thursday by 11, we're on our knees in a fucking altar, reading the Bible. Off tomorrow, back to work Wednesday. There we go. Nice 2 days off. Nice start to the week, that. And then the dread comes. Tuesday night, like going back to school. I don't iron my clothes. Yeah, food, shower. That's the plan. Bit of admin, and then I'll fuck off. Church of Papa Top. Praise Jesus. We might get some praise Jesus. So that's why I did my training. I did it right. I had a few beers Friday, and then Saturday I had all the beers. All the beers that exist in Manchester. And that's the training in. And now I'm going to coast. So there'll probably be one night where I have a few drinks in New York. Might be tomorrow. But then I've got to land in Nashville ready to go, like a marine of beer. Which I will be. I'll be very low on sleep, but I'll have to just power through. I'll have to have lots of sugar. I'll be fine. And then I have got to sort out. I want to see if I can move my flight to go back to London, because when I first booked this, I was going to come for longer, and I think I want to shave a couple of days off the end, which I hope is possible. I'll just write a really nice message to JetBlue. Hi, I'm retarded. I've lost my money and I'd like to go home on the 6th of March, please. If I don't, I might just have to sleep in the park, which has a good chance of sex. So maybe with the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2, if you're still there. All right, I'm going to spectrally get to an hour, and then I'll probably fuck off. I think in 1 minute. Beer, snacks. Is it too early for pizza? That watch is off. 15:58. Yeah, so going to probably see my dog at noon tomorrow. And then I don't want him out in the city late as well, if he's got to come down and he's old. So we'll send him packing early evening. But we're probably going to do it. We've tried to rent a studio for an hour, but we're probably not. We'll probably just do like an audio thing somewhere that will appear on the internet at some point. And sit in a bar. Audio podcasts are the way forward anyway, to be fair. I do like an audio. I'll try and have a few beers so I'm lively on it. Not like this. I've gone over the hour now. That's my dog's fault. For God's sake. All right, you absolute pigs. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I will regale you with tales of my adventures through the evening, no doubt. I'll try and go and get a SIM card now. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll let you know what happens about this pizza stuff. All right. So, not really looking know what's fucking going on here. You goddamn pig. So Brock, Hack, Kelly, and Cat, and Jansen. Cheers for oinking on in. As you can tell, my energy levels are dropping by the second, so I'm going to go and do something about it. Flay a prostitute. Not really. I'm only joking. I want to go to sleep, mummies. All right, you got that, pigs. I'll see you later. Have a nice day off, everyone, and days of hanging around, drinking, etc. See you in a bit. See you on the old Twitter. Yeah. See you later, right? See ya.